Hey, good morning to you. Welcome back. You are still watching Morning Live. Now, pre-season is officially in full swing for all professional football clubs, and this also presents us with an opportunity to see how the respective teams are shaping up ahead of the upcoming season. We start with a team that defended 2 of their trophies last season and have just returned from a successful pre-season tour to Spain, and that is the one and only Orlando Pirates Football Club, a club that is rich in history and silverware. To talk to us about the mighty Buccaneers and what's happening there, we've invited Thandi Merafe, who is the communications manager out at Orlando Pirates, Bob Maphosa, who is from Addidas. He is the football sports marketing and PR manager, as well as Innocent Maela, the club captain. Fantastic. And good morning to you. Thank you for joining us this morning. I mean, Innocent, I was just saying to you, Shem, you look so tired because we know the club arrived back in South Africa yesterday from Spain. But talk to me about the pre-season and how much value you think it adds to you guys to have your pre-season out in Europe, playing up against the clubs such as Sevilla. We saw you guys playing Plymouth and your final game against a team from Qatar. How was that for you?
Yeah, good morning and thank you for having us. Yeah, pre-season, always tough, intense, as it should be, you know, preparing for the new season. But our tour in Spain, I believe it was a success. From the players' perspective, I think it helped us a lot, you know. There are a few lessons that we got that side, playing against top teams, you know, tactical awareness, those things. So you, as a team, we get to learn and we get to test ourselves, which is very important. So looking ahead for the new season, I think it will help a lot. I think it will give us a base that we need for us to push on and be successful again.
And I'm sure this is something that you've heard time and time again. A lot of people saying if any team can challenge Mamelodi Sundowns for the league title, it must be this Orlando Pirates team. Let's talk about that and how much pressure it puts on you. But we know that at Pirates you have a lot of leadership quality as well.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, as a team, we always want to challenge in all fronts, you know. It is no secret that our people, our fans, you know, they are longing for the success of the league. Yeah, and we are challenging, or rather competing against a top team. But I believe this season we do have a good chance. I believe we do have a good squad, you know. So yeah, we will go out there and give it our all.
Go out there and give it your all. It is, of course, the upcoming season that we're building up to. Thandi, let me bring you in. Firstly, Spain must love you because you look absolutely stunning. Let's talk about, though, how you guys have this pre-season out in Spain. And during this period, Pirates suffers a loss because we know that Brastan passed away during this time as well. Talk to me about that from a club perspective. I mean, we know Bras Screamer was a big part of this Orlando Pirates family.
Yeah, there he was. Firstly, good morning to the viewers at home. Good morning to you, and thank you for affording us this opportunity. Yeah, it was a huge loss for the entire Bucks family, but not for just us, for the entire South African football fraternity as well, because he's been so instrumental in the story of South African football. I think we, as a club, had the vision and the foresight to introduce sitting with Brastan, which gave him an opportunity to share his knowledge, his experiences, and his understanding of South African football and his role overall. He's been instrumental in Orlando Pirates Football Club, in Mamelodi Sundowns, in Kaizer Chiefs, in Bafana, you know, in every facet of South African football. There is an imprint of Brastan. So it was obviously an honor to have worked with him, to have known him, absolute gentleman, and you know, our deepest condolences to his family, to the Shabalala family, and he'll be sorely missed. I think more than anything else for just the wonderful character that he was, the utmost respect that he treats everybody with, regardless of who you are. Brastan always understood Ubuntu and treating people with respect, and I think that's something that will always resonate. And that's why his memory will always live fondly in our hearts and in our memories.
Indeed. I'm going to come back to you and talk about the pre-season and your experience of that, but let me bring Bob into the conversation, because Bob, not only was it the pre-season, but we also got a chance to get a glimpse of the new Orlando Pirates jersey coming into next season. Speak to me about these 2 beautiful jerseys we see and perhaps what the thought process was going into what the look and feel will be for the upcoming season from the Buccaneers family.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And obviously, I think for us, it's pre-season, obviously, as the club was, but for us is looking into the season coming. And what a better way than obviously to introduce how the team is going to be kind of showing or dawning in the season that is. The process, as always, it starts long before this, but we are here now with the 2 jerseys that are really dedicated to the fans, obviously, to see how they are. We have them in a men's offering, ladies and kids, and it's got a wonderful kind of pair at the back, which James Mpanza, which is obviously it's a tribute to him in terms of the jerseys and stuff. So for us, it's really to saying to the fans, these are your jerseys. And the team obviously is going to be using them as the season starts. But I think from a technical side of things, obviously it's powered with already moisture management. It makes the guys obviously lighter on the field and stuff. And I think that's really what we're kind of targeting, to make them feel the best on the field as they go back to kind of challenge for the league, as you just said.
Lighter on the field. Innocent, you played in it. You experienced it out in that hot weather out in Spain. How was it?
No, it was good. Yeah, very, very light. You know, even when you play, you don't feel that you're wearing a jersey, you know. Accommodates us really, really well. And it's a beautiful jersey, as you can see. So, yeah, we're looking forward to donning it this season.
And lifting some silverware.
Lifting some silverware.
In the new season jersey. Thandi, from your point of view, last pre-season versus this one, what would you say were the big differences for you between the two? Do you feel that you just possibly acclimatized better? The team was just more used to going up against that level of competition. What were the standouts for you?
I think Bob mentioned that at the back of the jersey, we've got James Mpanza. And just to, as a dedicating this jersey to him as one of the founding members of Orlando Pirates Football Club, which was Orlando Boys Club then. And the spirit of James Mpanza, it was always to never accept your current limitations, never allow people to define your space, always strive to be better and always strive to achieve more. And I believe that's the spirit of Orlando Pirates Football Club. We were the first to get the star, the Champions League star. You know,
and
the
maybe
first
get another one
first
this
to get
upcoming season.
back-to-back travels. There's so many firsts that come with this club, and going to Spain was no exception. And I believe that, again, management did very well to prepare the team last season with going to that pre-season in Spain, experiencing the conditions there, conditioning the team, the players, you know, can speak for himself. The heat there is on another level. You know, as soon as you get off the plane, it just hits you, and you know you're not in Kansas no more. But it's comparing last season with this season, I think the outcome from last season is evident. We're able to defend our 2 trophies. We're able to retain our second spot in the log standings. And this season it was a bit more stretched out. You know, we had more teams to face off against. We had a wider pool of opposition. You mentioned Plymouth Argyle, which is from the UK. There was the last match we played, which was Al Sadd from a Qatarian team. We also played against Sevilla from Spain, beat them 2-0. The guys did really well. I was so proud of them. They, you know, played against Granada. So the opposition was far and wide, and the boys got to measure themselves against different types of football, different types of approaches to football, and I think we held our own. So I am looking forward to this season. I think we're well prepared, and we should be able to achieve more. And in the spirit of James Mpanza, spirit of Makebula, go back into the Champions League and conquer Africa.
Well, good luck to the Orlando Pirates family, Thandi, Bob, as well as Innocent, joining us this morning as we throw forward to what we can expect in the upcoming 2024-2025 season from the Orlando Pirates family. And of course, they go out into the CAF Champions League. All the best to them.